This is Shine Valentine. Back today again with a new episode. In today's episode, I want to talk about a video that I saw. And I'm going to name this video, If She's Not Hustling, She's a Bill. Once again, if she's not hustling, she's a bill. Now, the other day, this is funny. My boyfriend showed me a video on Facebook. And he knows how I am. He knows I'm opinionated. I have my perspectives, but I like to hear other people's opinions. And that's why I have opened up the comment section to my videos. People have been donating to me, and I appreciate everyone who has donated. And they gave me some good suggestions. And they were saying, one person that donated, I want to say hello if you listen to this video. And they suggested that I open up the comment section because they did not feel like it was a community. They did not feel they could connect with me and talk about their experiences, and also suggest new videos and things like that. So I've opened up the comment section. So, and I would never want anybody to feel like they can't connect with me or that they can't express their opinion. Yes, I'm opinionated, but I like to hear other people's points of view. We can agree to disagree. I want this to be a channel where people can express themselves but not disrespect each other. So all of the comments I'm going to hold for review, because I'm not going to let any nuts disrespect my subscribers. I have to have control over this platform. So I just want to say that real quickly. But anyway, let me get to it. So he showed me a video, and in this video, it was happened to be a black woman, and she was saying that she has, I guess, a lot of male friends, and basically they were saying that they had some complaints about us women. And some of the complaints was that women are hygiene is bad. They don't take a bath at night before they go to bed. Also, that women are walking around the house in a bonnet and their house clothes. When the man comes home from a hard day's work, he want her to look good and sexy, look like a runway model, be ready to get screwed. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say exactly what I said verbatim, but this is how I'm paraphrasing what she said. See, can I remember other things? So yeah, they want you, when they come home, they want you to look sexy, ready. They want to be happy to come home. They want, men are very visual, so they want you to come. They want to come home. They want to see you looking good, looking sexy. They want your hygiene to be up to par. They talked about some women being lazy, where if she's at home all day, she didn't want to even take out the chicken out the freezer and unthaw it and cook it. She's calling him as he's coming from a hard day's work, asking him to bring food home from the restaurant when she was at home and she could have cooked. So they're complaining about women who are stay-at-home moms. I'm assuming women who are at home. They're complaining about them not holding their end of the bargain. Also, I guess some guy complained about the woman not wanting to pick up her own kids from the daycare or from the babysitter's home, and she asked him to do it after work. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. So they're saying women are being too lazy. They're not holding up the end of their bargain as far as keeping themselves up, even if they're in the house, not cooking regularly for him, not catering to him, not, I guess, taking care of her responsibilities as far as picking up the kids from school and dropping them off and things like that. It was other things. I think they said that women nag. Oh, let me see. It was a lot of stuff, but I agree with all of that. If that's what's going on, I agree, and I participate in one of those things. My ex-boyfriend, he had to get on me because one day, it was for his birthday. Now, me, when it comes to birthdays, I'm very generous. So if I'm dating someone, I don't mind splurging for their birthday. That's just how I am for the birthday. But the man, I feel, supposed to provide. But for the birthday, I splurge. So at this particular time, I didn't have a job, so I didn't have any money. I wanted to buy him something nice, and I didn't have it. So he came home from work, and I had a bonnet on my head and a house gown, and he went the hell off. And I told him, I said, well, since I didn't have money to do anything special, I didn't know, I just didn't fix up because we weren't going anywhere, and he just went off. And so so he shouldn't have went off with me, but he had to let me know, look, this is unacceptable. This is my birthday, for one. Number two, when I come home, you need to look a certain kind of way. And so women, and when my boyfriend showed me this video, I told him a lot of women are not taught certain things growing up. And I think it's a lot of reasons why when you grow up, You're supposed to learn these things from your mother and grandmother. Where if you don't have your mother and grandmother around, you don't know these things. You're not taught how to do these things. But the things that they're talking about, that's really the duties of a wife. And so I'm going to get into all this. And so and also that's the duties of a woman who's a stay-at-home mom. So let's get to the next part. I titled this video, "If she's not hustling, she's a bill." So in this video, this woman said, if she's not hustling, she's a bill. And that's when I went the fuck off. And when I was done, my boyfriend was sitting there with his eyes bugged, just staring at me, because he let me listen to this video, because he was on her side and he agreed with her. And I agree with like 99% of stuff she said. But it was a couple things that she said that I did not agree with, and he's not getting it. Well, he just looked at me. And so I went off, because when she said, basically in the video, she was saying a man's point of view is that if you're not hustling, you're a bill. So ladies, what does that mean? That means if you're not hustling, making money, he looks at you as a liability, not an asset. Now, in this video, she also said that you're supposed to, when he comes home from work, be fixed up right, ready to get screwed, legs in the air, food cooked for him. The kids, if you all have kids, the kids should already be picked up from school, and they should be already taken care of and whatnot. Okay, if you are a working woman out in the world, quote unquote, hustling, how the hell are you gonna have food ready for him when he gets home? I'll wait. How are you gonna be looking sexy when he gets home? You might not even be home yet. As a matter of fact, I know one of my brothers, his wife, she's a project, anyway, I was going to say her profession, but she makes a good amount of money, let's just say that. So I think she's in management. So it's times where he gets home before her. So this is my question. If you men want the woman to have the food ready for you, what if she gets home after you? Okay, the things that these men want, they want this from a woman who's a stay-at-home woman, a woman who they're providing for. This is what they're not getting. This is the confusion. And I know what's going on here. I'm gonna get to that in a second. The confusion is they want a woman who's submissive, who's feminine, who knows how to cook, clean, who knows who picks up the kids to and from daycare, or to and from school, which in my opinion, she's a stay-at-home mom. She can homeschool them if she likes, but if she doesn't homeschool them, she's supposed to pick them up and take them to school. Definitely, that's her job. She's a stay-at-home wife and mother. What else? Like I said, they want her to pick, obviously cater to the kids, which is pick them up from school, drop them off, have their meals ready for them, go over the kids' homework. They want the kids to be squared away when they get home from work. They want the wife to be dressed nice, fresh makeup, fresh breath, fresh hair, fresh outfit. They want food. They want dinner to be already made. They want her to be in a pleasant mood. That's something she said. They said these women are nagging. They want you to be in a pleasant mood. They want you to be happy. They probably want you to massage their feet, get them a back massage, ask them how their day was. And let me tell you something. I can do all of that. I'm down for that. That is my thing. I can do all of that. But you're gonna have to provide and pay all these bills. That's just all there is to it. But yet they said all this to this woman. Then they're gonna counter it by saying, if you ain't hustling, you a bill. You are goddamn. No, I'm not a bill. Okay, I'm an asset. You know why I'm an asset? Because I'm rearing your children. Because I'm looking good for you when you come home and I'm giving you sex. Because when you come home, asking how your day was. Because I might massage your feet or give you a back rub or run your bath water. I'm an asset because I birth your children and I take them to school and pick them up from school. And I love your children, our children. I nurture your children. I prepare meals for your children. You buy the food, I prepare the food for your children. I make their lunch. I go over their homework. Why is the things that we do not validated, not appreciated? And I appreciate you for paying these bills. I appreciate you for being strong and a protector and the father of my children and my husband. You understand? And I respect you and I appreciate you. That's why when you come home, I'm going to be fixed. That's why when you come home, I have a dinner ready for you. That's when you come home, I'm going to have your kids' homework done. And they're going to be, hi, Dad, and excited to see you. And I'm going to make a peaceful environment for you. And I don't mind massaging your feet. I don't mind giving you a back rub. You see what I'm saying? But see, this is a give and take, men and women. This is not one-sided. We all are acting from a one-sided point of view. So back to what I'm saying. How is she supposed to be out here hustling but doing all this other stuff too? If she's out here hustling, she's not gonna have food ready for you to get home, because you might get home before her. With my brother, sometimes he gets home before his wife, and a lot of times he'll either cook the food, or she might call him and say, I'm gonna bring a pizza home, or he might order a pizza when she gets there. And it's times where I've talked to him, and let's talk about the laundry. They both work full time, so sometimes he does the laundry and sometimes he cooks, or they'll rotate. When both people are working full time, listen to me, men. When both people are working full time, your view of her wifely duties have changed. She's not going to be this docile. She can still be docile, but she's not. A lot of times probably gonna be in the best mood because she's tired. She's gonna be just like you, tired from work, want to be left alone, want peace when she gets home, want food ready, want someone to ask her how her day is, wants someone to massage her feet. She wants to unwind when she gets home. So how do you expect her to work a full 40 hours a week, pick up your kids from school, drop your kids off at school? So this is what they want the woman to do. They want her to get up in the morning, get herself together, prepare the kids breakfast, prepare everyone's breakfast in the house. Okay, get the kid I guess her and put her clothes on, and then take the kids to school, drop them off to school. Then she goes to work for 8 to 10 hours. Then she gets off, pick the kids up from school, bring them home, hurry up, get home, prepare the meal, dinner, go over their homework, and then have that done. Then the husband comes home from work. She needs to rewash herself up because she's been working 8 to 10 hours a day, redo her makeup, redo her hair, put on some kind of more sexier clothes to have his meal ready for him when he get home. When he gets home, massage his feet, massage his back, serve him his food, ask him how his day going, and give him the best sex of his life. Best sex of his life. He goes to sleep. Then before she sex him down, after she feed him, she got to put the kids to bed, feed them, and then once the kids are asleep, sex him down, be freaky, also she got to still be in shape, right? Give him the best sex of his life, put him to sleep like he's a goddamn baby, and then she needs to, when he sleep, clean up the house, put the kids' toys away, put the food away, clean up the kitchen. Then she needs to, take her makeup off, style her hair, get in the shower, take a long bath, then go to bed. Oh, and we're not talking about laundry needs to be done. Excuse me, I'm going to say this, and I mean this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, how is that fair, Ben? That's not fair. So back to this. If she ain't hustling, she's a liability. So no, if she's not hustling, she's a bill. So basically these men are saying, ladies, if you're not out here working, grinding, and when I hear hustling, I don't even think of you working a regular 9 to 5. I mean, he wants you out here hustling. He wants you out here selling face towels on the corner. He wants you out here hustling. And if you ain't out there hustling, helping him bring in money, then you are a bill. You're a liability. Your womb carrying his child means nothing. All the stuff I just named that you would do in the course of a day don't mean shit to him. Okay, if you ain't bringing in money. So let me tell you something. If the woman's requirements to bring in money, then everything you just said about her taking a bath before bed, that's if she got time, her picking up the kids from daycare and all this, from school, and her having your food ready when you get home, and her looking sexy when you get home, and her not nagging, her being in a pleasant mood, and her sexing you down, scratch all that off the fucking list. If both of y'all working, sir, you better hire a maid. I know a woman who actually was working, going to school, had a husband and kids, and she hired a maid to come. She told her husband she wanted to hire a maid to come in like once a week, and he refused to pay for it. He said, no, you don't need that. Some of these men are heartless, and they will run you in a goddamn ground, and do not allow them to do that. Okay, because they're only looking out for their best interest, and a lot of these women are only looking out for their best interest. The bottom line is, and let's cut to the chase, to the women. If you want a man to provide for you fully, so you can be a stay-at-home mom, you have to look the way he wants you to look, and you have to be pleasant. You have to be catering. You cannot be a loudmouth. You have to let him take the lead. You have to be domestic. If you're willing to, and I say have to be, I mean, if you don't feel like cooking one day, I don't think, unless this man is rich and he can hire maids, it's nothing wrong with you cooking. I mean, come on now. Now if one day y'all want to go out to eat sometimes, I mean, it should be a combination of things. You cook sometimes, y'all go out sometimes. Change it up. But This is just my opinion. If you are at the home and he doesn't make enough money to hire a maid, and you're there all day, and you don't homeschool your kids, and you take the kids to school and you pick them up, I don't see nothing wrong with you keeping the house clean, okay? Preparing some meals, and you have to keep yourself up. You have to do that. You have to keep yourself up, and the house gotta look good. You gotta take care of those kids, okay? That is your responsibility, okay, ladies? Okay, to the men, if you want a woman to look good all the time, sex you down, be pleasant, massage your feet when you get home, run your bath water, have your kids behaving, going over their schoolwork, meal cook for you, you have to provide. You have to take care of all the bills, okay? Now, if she wants a little part-time job if she's homeschooling or while the kids are in school, she can do that, and by you paying all the bills, that can free her up to do something creative where she could probably bring in more money than you. She might have her online business or something, or she might want to design clothes. She can when a woman doesn't have to worry about her safety and livelihood, she can be creative, and she'll be one of the most pleasant women you can be around, okay? Men are trying to avoid providing, and I think women are trying to avoid being feminine, and neither one are going to get out of this, okay? You have to give the other gender what they want to get what you want from them. So back to this hustle. If you aren't hustling, you're a bill. No, if I'm not hustling, so if I'm not hustling, I'm a bill. So you're basically saying if I'm not working to bring in money, I'm a liability to you, and I'm expensive to you. Well, if you don't want an expensive woman, find you a woman that does not care about her physical appearance, eats whatever, weighs 300 pounds. That's not offensive to someone who weighs 300 pounds, but someone who doesn't care about their physical appearance, doesn't care about their health. If she's bringing in most of the money, fellas, she's going to be most likely controlling you. Because when a woman's bringing in most of the money, she don't want to, you're not going to be leading her. She's going to be leading you. So for you men who want a submissive woman, one of the ways to guarantee a submissive woman is for you to pay most of the bills, or all of them. Because that way, you can put more demands on her. She feels more appreciative. Oh, well, he pays all the bills. She knows what her position is. She knows what's required of her because you're doing your part. And she wants you to do that. She wants you to provide. That makes her feel safe and secure in a relationship. When women don't have to worry about their livelihood, they are a different person. They're pleasant to be around, and you can get the sex you want. It won't be a lot of that stuff all that stuff that you're arguing with women about, and it's a struggle to get from a woman. It's because she's stressed out from having to work and pay bills. I'm just gonna tell you, she has too much stress on her. And you have to release some of that stress to get what you want. You want this sexual, sexy, feminine, a low voice having, hey honey, guy, kind of ditzy, free spirited, catering, nurturing, freaky woman. Well, how you gonna get that? If you making her work 10 to 12 hours a day, how you gonna get that? And then she's watching, then she got children about you, and she gotta run around with the kids and do the homework and get the food. How you gonna get that from somebody who's stressed the hell out? How you gonna get her to work out at the gym regularly when she's working 10 to 12 hours and gotta come home and take care of you and the kids? When she gonna have time to work out? So you men don't think about that. So to say if you not hustling, you a bill. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I gotta be out here hustling, okay, all that stuff that she said in that video ain't happening. I'm gonna walk and when I get home, I'm putting a bun-in on my head because I've been at work 10 to 12 hours. I'm gonna have a bun-in on my head. I'm gonna have on that funky robe, some dirty house shoes on. You damn right. Because you know why? Because once I get home, now I gotta make dinner. Okay, I didn't work 10 to 12 hours. And I gotta make dinner. That's after work. I gotta pick up the kids, bring them home, get them squared away, make dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna take off all that nice stuff I had at work, and I'm gonna get comfortable to make dinner. Then I gotta feed them, then go over their homework. Then I gotta deal with you when you come home. You might be in a bad mood because of work. You don't care about my damn day because you want me to be in a pleasant mood, right? See, think about this, ladies. When a man comes home from work, he really don't want to hear about you complaining about shit, and he don't want to hear that you had a bad day because he probably had a bad day. So when he comes home, he just wants to unwind, be left the hell alone, and he wants you to be his safe spot. He wants you to, when he comes home, he wants that to be his sanctuary. He wants to be excited to come home and see you, and he wants to have the time of his goddamn life. But you just had a rough day too. So who do you go to unwind and get frustrated? Who's gonna massage your feet, ladies, and rub your back and run your bath water and have dinner ready for you after a long hard day? It ain't damn sure ain't him. Okay, so you have to make things balanced, and both genders bring something different to the table. Women are not meant to be the main provider because she is the one who carries the child. She needs to be at home with her child, breastfeeding the child. And then as a kid, like my mom, she was able to volunteer in elementary school with me. So when I was in, not when I was in elementary school, let me say this over again. I was in elementary school, but when I was in, I think, preschool, she was able to volunteer because my dad paid the bills, and she was able to volunteer in the room with me. So sometimes I didn't know she was a teacher or who the teacher was, and when a teacher would give me orders to do things, I'll look at my mom because I was confused, because my mom would be in a cafeteria in a break room with the teachers. I knew she wasn't a teacher, but I didn't know what was going on. But my mom would volunteer so she could watch me and be in the class with me, and that was something that was really, I really appreciated my dad paid the bills to give my mother that space with her children, to give my mother the opportunity to bond with me like that and be in my life like that, and that he did not make her go out and work, and that she could be in preschool with me and spend all day with me. And I'm basically spending all day with her in preschool. Then I come home, I'm with her, she's making my meals, and I was able to bond with my mother a lot like that. And my dad opened up that door to allow that. And my dad is also, he was 9 years older than my mother too. So that's why I tell women you might have to go for older men, because I think, yeah, whatever, but that's another video. But yeah, so I totally disagree with this. If you ain't hustling, you a bill. So what? I don't understand men. So what do you expect her to do? Hustling, it means going out making money, right? And not even normal making money, because you was just said you don't have a job. The statement would have been, if you don't have a job, then you're a bill. But she said this. These dudes said, if you're not hustling, you're a bill. No, that's your job, sir, to hustle and bring in the money. It's my job to hold down the household and to take care of your children that you impregnated me with. That's my job, and to cater to you. That's my job. Okay, your job is to provide for me and your children. Okay, so you're supposed to be the goddamn hustler. How the hell how am I a bill? Because so basically these men, let me tell you something, ladies. Okay, if you meet a guy who don't desire to take care of a woman, when I mean take care, I mean provide for a woman. If he's getting what he needs out of her, which is she's raising his kids, she's his woman, she's giving him sex regularly, she's supporting his dreams, she's loving on him, she's there for him. If he doesn't feel that you're worthy of him providing for you when you all are married, that if he doesn't, get excited about buying you things or get excited about providing, when he knows that's what you want, and when he knows that's something that's important to you, then to me, that's not a real man. I'm sorry, because it should be a natural instinct for him to want to provide. And if it's not there, I don't know what kind of man. I don't know, is that a male or is it a man? That's a male to me. That's not a man. That is not a man. The fact that he doesn't even crave to provide, that's not normal to me. Men are naturally supposed to crave providing and protecting. So that's like telling, if a woman doesn't crave being nurturing and loving. Naturally, women are nurturing and loving. So if that person doesn't crave that, then look, they're not for you, because they're not the yin to your yang, because they're not going to give you what you're looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video. It's getting too long. I just want to say, yeah, to the people that's saying that if a woman's not hustling, she's a bill. Go jump over a bridge. If I'm hustling, I'm not doing none of that other stuff I named earlier in this video. All this having food ready for you to get home, all that's not happening. We're gonna everything's gonna be split down the middle, and all the duties are gonna be split down the middle. And if I want to walk around a bonnet when I've been working for 12 hours, that's what I'm gonna do. If I don't feel like cooking after 12 hours, I'm not. You're gonna go pick up something from the food. You're gonna go pick up something from the restaurant on your way home. If basically you get home before me, or however it goes, with the laundry, with the dishes and everything, with the household chores, I'm not gonna always do it. Like, if I don't feel like I'm not doing, you do it. Or sometimes I'll do it. Okay, we're both working 12 hours. I don't understand. Oh, you want sex all the time? I don't think so. I've been working 12 hours and then taking care of you and then taking care of our kids, and you expect me to sex you down? And then you expect me to stay in shape and look and have a smooth skin and no wrinkle? What the hell? And no gray hair? You expect me to look like a fresh flower when I've been drove over and stepped on? No, I don't work like that. So fellas, if a woman's not hustling, if she's not hustling, and how can I say this? If you feel like if she's not hustling, she's a bill, then I don't think you want to date women anymore. I think you need to date another guy. Have a nice night.